BNS Brewing and Distilling Company. Peter Smolik, my good friend Andy. Best brewery in San Diego. Up and coming. We kill motherfuckers. We get started from skateboarding because you started skateboarding before you started the other job that you did, the next job that you did, right? Okay, so
quick synapse. I mean, I grew up skateboarding. Probably the first love in my life was just out skating in the streets. You know, a few of my buddies in Northern California. Just a couple of us skateboarded. I grew up in Napa Valley, like northern Napa Valley, kind of out in the boonies a little bit, but I'm not even sure where I got my first stick. Somebody, I think, I don't know, maybe a thrift store or something. I started skating. And,
wait, you got your first board at a thrift store?
Yeah, probably. Since I was pretty young, I always wanted to be a Navy SEAL as well, since about 6th, 7th grade. So during that time frame, I think skateboarding actually helped me out a lot, because obviously you're slamming your whole life, you know how to fall, you know how to get injured and just keep going and push through everything. So I think skateboarding was a big part of that, you know what I mean? So my last bit of high school, I just started running a lot, just skateboard, run. I actually got a little worried that I would end up hurting myself skateboarding and break my collarbone in my wrist right
just
before.
Just broke my collarbone.
I know.
Yeah,
you told me, right? It's getting better.
Fuck it, dude. Hell yeah, I still skate, dude. Fucking, dude. It's fucking
one
injury can do it, dude. Pull it, dude. Pull it out and fucking, you know what I'm saying?
8 pounds of pressure, dude. Punch
8 pounds of pressure. I mean, just throw a keg on it, it'll still be good, dude. Fuck it. All good.
Empty keg.
Collarbone life, go ahead.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers, dude.
So, collarbone broken, and what?
So after graduating high school, I took off, joined the Navy specifically to go into the SEALs. Anyway, towards the end of my SEAL career, I was running a 12-man team, doing a ship takedown, and I took one of the main ship hatch doors. It's a 500-pound steel door. Caught the wind of our Blackhawk and slammed on me and like broke all my fingers.
I remember that.
Just took them almost off, so I was in the hospital for a while. And while I was sitting in the hospital too, I was already kind of planning on getting out and doing some other stuff. Kind of wanted to be like treasure hunter, explorer, you know. There's a lot of other things out there too. And sitting in the hospital, and I was like, man, you know, I came out of the hospital, everybody makes beer, and I was like, dude, I drink a lot of whiskey, why not make it myself, you know? So actually, I started sending myself to distilling schools around the country and reading everything about distilling, and started working on a plan for a distillery. In kind of the same time frame, and one of the guys that was with me when I got hurt, this guy Wes Ritchie, he's also was in the teams, he's retired now. He was living in Coronado, brewing at Coronado Brewing Company for fun under them, and we started talking. He was like, dude, you know, I've been working on a business plan for a brewery. I was like, no way. Well, let's make it happen. You know, so we combined forces. He had a business plan ready to go. We combined our money and got, you know, some little loans here and there, and we brought 3 other guys on that are just such an epic part of the team. This guy Dan Jensen, he's our head brewer, and he's also an owner. He was the head brewer of Coronado Brewing Company the last 2 years. He brewed at Left Coast. He brewed at a bunch of other breweries, about 9.5 years professionally here in San Diego. We brought on another guy, Tom. He's a firefighter. He's running, gonna run all sales, marketing, distribution, as well as, I mean, as owners, we do everybody does everything here. Beer side, tasting room, and distilling side. So vodka, gin, whiskeys. The next thing that's going down is a bourbon, and putting our new American oak barrels and charring that. You got to come out here to BNS and try 6 different spirits. Whatever I'm working on, we'll do some jalapeno vodka or whatever, bacon, whatever you want. Give me a good idea and I'll make it.
Oh, hell yeah. Hey, I thought I was supposed to ask the questions, man. You talk a lot. Son.
Hey, trying to get it done quick for you.
Hell yeah. Hey, I know you got a bunch of things to do around here. One of them is drink with your friend me and your 2 new friends, because anywhere around the United States, we fucking kill it on microbreweries. San Diego, we fucking kill it. So, I think some bad muscle. Yeah, hell yeah. Trophy truck, baby.
Oh, these are women, dude. Women hard working. Should have been a team guy. Get it from this side. Get it from this side. I know.
Should have been a team guy, right?
What's that guy doing in my truck?
I don't know. Get him out.
Should have been a team guy, huh?
Get him out.
What does it smell like right now, man?
It smells like death. Hey! Yes, son.
Fuck yes, dude. So what they do here,
Can't beat that.
they do like they have a projector screen and they show videos. One day we'll have skate videos too, and shit like that. They throw parties.
We do a lot of private parties.
Back to San Diego and fucking microbreweries, okay? Because for me personally, I grew up in San Diego, Claremont and shit. So when Stone came out and Carl Strauss, because they came out around the same time, when I was in the liquor store looking around, I was like, what? Oh shit, it's from San Diego? Fuck yeah, I'm supporting that shit. I was like, okay, bam, bam. I think it was Carl came out before Stone, and then fucking Stone came out. I was like, oh shit, there's another one? Sick. And now there's like a bunch of fucking microbreweries.
There's so many. There's so many huge ones too now.
So what is the difference between this brewery and other microbreweries? Let the people know.
You know that people are capable of starting breweries, and it doesn't take too much of a crazy amount of money to start a brewery. But one, you gotta have an amazing head brewer who makes amazing beer. Two, the brewery itself is gonna be judged. You know, if you have 75 breweries in San Diego now, let's say 30 of them, you can actually see the equipment and everything, you know what I mean? That's such a big part of it. And then let's say out of those 30, let's say 15 of them make really amazing beer on top of that. So you drink it for the quality of the beer, and then you go to the place because the place itself is amazing. And if you're into craft beer, craft spirits, you want to see how it's made as well. You know what I mean? You want to see the tanks, you want to see the pipes, you want to see the spirits. You want to sit there, you know, feel the place. You want to go there. You want to have an experience. And one of the biggest things about this place is also the spirit side of it. It's super different. We're small on the spirit side, but we can do vodka, gin, whiskey, and you can literally sit there, drink a beer, our amazing beer from this guy Dan Jensen. We all brew. He's the man though, and watch whiskey being made and coming out the still and bubbling, and that distillate being collected or vodka.
It's more than fucking TLC, son.
Oh, it's insane. I mean,
tender loving care, and you're
scratch.
like, my homies made that shit. I'm gonna get fucked up off of it. Hell yeah. But don't drive. Don't drink and drive.
Hey, so with that alcohol wash, like beer, you put it inside this bad boy, 50 gallons at a time. You shut it. You heat it up. Alcohol burns off at a lower temperature. So what happens is the alcohol steam comes up into this column, it hits these little copper plates with little holes, and the alcohol steam and that water steam start tumbling, right? The water steam, the distillate, we call it, the little droplets of steam drop back out, right? So some of the alcohol drops back out, some of the water, and a little bit makes it through to the next plate. The next plate keeps hitting it. So the higher you get, the more alcohol steam's actually up there than water. So then I run some cold water through here, and it makes this whole upper area cool, and it makes all that steam go back into droplet form and drop out again. So it keeps doing that until I get just a super high alcohol concentrate that makes it through. Since it's lighter, comes through. There's cold water in here. That steam, because it's cold, makes it go back into droplet form. It comes down, fills up this. I put a little alcohol meter. This little bad boy tells me what proof. Oh, look at this, some from earlier today. So what's in there earlier today? That's at 30. Earlier today I was pulling it off at 160. Proof. 80% alcohol for the whiskey I was making. So it collects right there, it comes down. I collect it in this bucket right here. I measure my amounts, I cut it to whatever it needs to be for aging, and then I fill those barrels over here. Damn. And then one day we'll be able to drink it when it's ready and aged.
Yes.
Cheers.
That's smooth. It kind of tastes like, it smells like tequila though.
It does, huh?
Yeah.
That's like, so in the base of it.
Is that the charcoal?
No, that's what sometimes when you heat, because our heating elements, it's an actual like piece of metal in their heating element. So it gets so hot that it burns some of the sugars that are left over, and it burns a little sugar, and that's where you almost have like it's almost like a rum, almost / tequila flavor that comes through.
That's a trip, man. I never tasted no fucking vodka like that, homie.
Never.
I'm blessed.
Never. That shit is so smooth. Clean.
Super smooth. Did you even see me make a face when I took that shit? No. I was like,
just that normal,
yes.
Just that normal Peter face.
Oh, just like. Okay, let's get fucking real, son. Okay, if you wanted to get fucked up just for like You're personal, having fun since your birthday and shit. What would your go-to beer be at fucking BNS?
BNS. That's a really easy one. I would drink the stout. Gatling gun, Imperial Stout.
I haven't tried it yet, but I've seen it, homie, because it's like, hey, the fucking Predator, folks.
That Gatling gun Imperial Stout, it's 9% alcohol. It's really dark and chocolatey, coffee, everything. It looks like it's gonna be too thick. It drinks thin and light on the mouth, like a lighter beer, but you get all the heavy flavors, and it's 9% alcohol. And we just came out with our double IPA, it's 8.6.
Okay, so I'm like kicking it around all these kegs and shit. Like, has anybody ever done keg stands?
Here?
Yeah, hell yeah, fool.
Maybe after hours.
Do you guys have fucking taps for the kegs, or you just plug them into the fucking...
We don't need keg stands, because if you look over there, see that tank? See that 300-gallon tank? You can do a keg stand off that.
Oh,
you just stand there and put it in and out. That's 300 gallons.
Okay,
This
cool.
is 15.
Hey, hold on. Hey, can I get a fucking sleeping bag and a fucking funnel and just jump off right there?
Yeah.
Or just put it in the IV and shit?
Yeah.
Can I?
That's stout.
Hey, where's my room at, son? Can I move in?
Right there. We're building that. We're building that into a little loft.
Oh, good. Sick.
Yeah. It's like a little loft, little spiral staircase.
What is the process from being a brewing company to actually getting your product into liquor stores?
Right now, we're not bottling or canning. We are bottling spirits, so I have a few hundred bottles of vodka, been bottling gin, about to bottle some of the whiskey. Right now, we're just doing kegs, and we're opening accounts in San Diego, different bars and restaurants. We have about 20, Mission Valley, East County, PB. I'm putting some stout in La Jolla pretty soon, and a place called Herringbone. A bunch of restaurants, starting to carry everything. We're doing kegs there. We do have plans on doing a canning line and doing True Pint 16-ounce cans for IPA and our lighter beers. Big love and a lot of work that goes into it. Anything you love a lot, you know, there's this old saying, and it's whatever your hand findeth to do it with all your might. And that's what makes you great. And that's what makes either your product great, or your skating great, or your mind great. And you never stop working as hard as you can to better yourself and your immediate surroundings. Whether that's, your family, your friends, a city you live in, whatever you do it with all your might and make it better. Taxi.
Taxi.
Or your buddy.
Or your buddy. Pick it up. Hell yeah.